about to pull. That's how I pull up to the taco shop, dude. What's up, guys? Welcome to our channel. We're gonna be doing Iron Man, our first step into the Marvel Universe, Phase 1. Freddy is anti-comic books, anti-fun.
That's me, yeah.
So he's not a comic book guy. He never read comic books. He's not like a superhero guy. And maybe he can elaborate a little.
So I'm not a movie guy, first of all. Second of all, I'm not a comic book movie guy. That's like even like, hey, do you play drums? No. Do you play the snare drum? Like that's like a, that's like a niche of a niche. I don't do any of that. But I've never seen like a Marvel movie. I'm sure I've seen snippets here and there. I don't know anything about the universe. It's never appealed to me. I get why, maybe it appeals to other people. Different people like different things.
Yeah.
So I get that. So I'm coming into this like completely dry as someone who has never really cared about superhero movies. And we'll see if I like it or not. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be open-minded. I'm gonna try to enjoy. I'm not doing this to not have fun. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's come into this. Let's see if I can have a good time. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. We'll probably do more MCU stuff if I end up liking it. I mean, we'll probably do it anyways. Yeah, knowing Artie, Artie's a huge MCU head.
I'm a big MCU head. So we'll go through this path, and hopefully Freddy sees the light side, And like and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. It really help us out, and we appreciate it so much. Thanks for staying tuned.
Check.
Does it go to 4K?
Dude, it goes to 480p. It's supposed to be UHD. I don't know. Un-HD? What does that stand for? It's UHD, dude. What does that mean? There's HD, and then I thought UHD was like Ultra HD. This is 480p.
You want to get another brew?
You're speaking my language, bro.
Yeah, go grab one, dude.
I wonder what's the flippy, though.
Yeah. We'll go to the flippy. Bring me one, too, dude.
Why can't I hear shit?
Nothing's happening.
Oh, I'm not plugged in, dude. I'm literally not plugged in. Hold up. Is there stuff happening?
Yeah, there's music playing.
Back! DMCA, baby. I can play this on drums.
Don't change any settings, okay?
Wow, bro.
Pretty edgy.
Nice contrast there, Pretty good light-hearted scene. Drink in his hand. Now he's running for his life.
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast.
No, really fast, dude.
Destroyed by your own bomb, huh?
It hurts, don't it?
It hurts. I'm glad you're wearing your rash board underneath. This was like years before ISIS too. This is scary.
Even from an early age,
True.
the son of legend.
Cuba. The radio. Are we gonna get some wine with that cheese? No full frontal?
Not today, baby.
Fine. I can deal with it. Dude, fucking one night stand, bro. Chill out.
Including occasionally taking out the trash.
Get dunked on.
Ooh, hey, that was actually fire. I almost went over my head.
3 hours, you got me standing. Waiting on you now. Let's go. Come on.
This guy's like, I'm supposed to like him. He's insufferable so far.
Yeah.
I'll warm up when he gets shot again or something. I don't know. See, now I like him. This is a wild roller coaster.
Yeah.
Storytelling is good so far. I feel like I'm following along.
It's like not.
It's not a lot of overloaded. Like,
Yeah, it's.
very cut and dry. Like,
Yeah.
how blown away were you when you first saw this?
When I first saw it, I was like, this isn't a real thing.
When he's like FaceTiming, pretty much.
Yeah, I was like, this is not real. Now it's like.
Now it's like, oh, cool, dude, like, you're only FaceTiming 4K. What are you, a peasant? Like, you don't have 8K FaceTime?
Yeah. You're not doing FaceTime calls on 5G.
He plugs his phone into the thing and charges it. Oh, thanks, bro.
We met once, at a technical conference in Bern.
He's like, I'm a tier 3 sub. You don't remember me?
I'm a top dono for the last 2 months.
Yeah, you don't know who I am?
He says for you to start working immediately, and when you're done, he will set you free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
Mongolian, Parsi, Russian.
Yeah, bro.
Who are these people?
They speak HTML, dude. C++, bro. Python. They're out here programming.
I literally don't know any of those.
Oh, it's like mega nerd programming. So this is what I do when I don't watch movies. I learn Python and C++, and you know.
Yeah, yeah.
We might.
At least 1.6. I want us to go break down the other 11.
We need a Raspberry Pi. We need to install Steam on this rocket. Epic Games on here.
And we're downloading PUBG.
Relax. Have steady hands. Why do you think you're still alive, huh?
Good point.
Or something big for 15 minutes.
I'm gonna put some RGB in my heart right now. Let me get some some LED lights in there.
Yeah, luckily he didn't grow up as a gamer. He's just different. About to pull. That's how I pull up to the taco shop, dude. California burrito.
Yeah, let me get. You know, I don't know if Vin Diesel was in this, bro. Let's go.
Family.
Built a helmet for my missile, dude. Is he gonna make a scuff suit like the way Spider-Man had like a scuff suit in the beginning of the movie or whatever? He's had like bed sheets and stuff.
This is more complex than a bed sheet. Yeah.
It's gonna be like phase 1 of his suit. Oh shit. They had a whole plan, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta start earlier than anticipated. Let's go. Woo!
There you go.
All right. Stupid. Did I fuck that line up?
Is that Tom Morello?
From Rage?
I think that's him, dude.
I doubt it, man. Isn't he bald?
Oh, dude.
Wigs weren't a thing in 2008, dude. He looks like Bender from Futurama when he was fighting other robots.
Watch out! Don't waste your lives.
A lot of pressure, bro.
Right?
He's like watching some show on Netflix. Don't waste your life. It just pops in his head. He's like, fuck, man. I gotta do something productive, dude. This guy died for me. Jensen!
It's
And they're like, what's up, man? And they fly away.
I've been in captivity for 3 months.
Damn.
2 things I want to do. I want an American cheese.
I literally was gonna say In and Out. God, I should have said it.
that's the first thing you're doing.
Make it a double. He's been eating slop for 3 months, dude. I'm going to hometown, bro. I'm getting my money's worth, bro. What?
He has a rapper. He cleaned himself with a rapper and shit.
Oh.
He's got Burger King, dude.
Oh, we got young B. BK's like, I'll give you $1 million if you put our head
All
for
the
real.
bid options, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
BK.
I don't think BK could swing. If this movie was shot nowadays, BK could not swing it. They don't got that kind of money.
No, no.
I'm not part of
Take away from this is that Tony's back.
I got a lot of shares in this company, guys. Hey. Sell everything, guys. Relax, dude. Nothing's gonna happen. Fucking sell my portfolio, man. I'm freaking out, man.
Where is it? You think the over-under on the stock drop is
Woo!
optimistically 40 points?
Stark Industries.
Hog. That's awesome. I got my wiener stuck in the laundry chute. How big are your hands?
Hey. Let's see him. Show me hands. Let's see him. Speed bump.
Put more RAM in it, you know, just like
Exactly.
you got that AMD in there. The Ryzen, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta switch that really quick.
Okay, Tony.
What?
It's gonna be okay.
Is
Okay, it's gonna be okay. I am gonna make this okay.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, you're gonna attach that to the base plate and make sure.
Just put in the RAM. There you go. Kind of like just building a custom PC, but if you fuck up, he dies, you know? It's kind of the same thing.
You got to get him to tell you about the time he guessed wrong at spring break. Just remember that. Spring Spring break, 1987. That lovely lady you woke up with. What was his name?
Oh wow. Let's cancel Tony Stark, guys. Hashtag cancel Tony Stark.
Surprise. What you gonna say?
He puts it on, it turns into Jim Carrey. I've seen The Mask like a million times. Clearly, I only watch the best movies already.
Seriously, just gonna start off with 1% thrust capacity. In 3, 2.
Is that what you say when you're about to hit Artie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with 1% thrust capacity.
We're gonna catch on fire spontaneously. Just stand out.
Let me just do these experiments by all my cars.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let me light like the ground on fire next to my sports cars.
The ice stop, Jarvis. Deploy flaps.
I'm too cold, sir. I can't deploy the flaps.
Come on, we gotta break the ice.
Bro, you were just in the atmosphere, dude.
That's
Yeah,
what I
like-
was say. Like,
You had a little ice pack on him. You didn't have a little mini concussion playing rugby. You were in the fucking atmosphere, bro. You need to be hospitalized.
he out here, dude.
Oh, you guys are not gonna reverse engineer that. Others claim he had mad cow disease from Burger King. Okay, again, fuck, man.
Take it
My
slow.
my shares.
Our shares are down. BKs are up. What the fuck?
Tony Stark.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Tuesday?
Seeing you here.
Oh yeah, huh? What's up, trash?
Carrie.
Christine.
That's right. It's naive. You know when I was naive before, when they said, here's the line, we don't cross it. This is how we do business. If we're double dealing under the table, are we?
Ooh. You double dipping, dude? You guys selling to both sides?
No.
What are you guys, Russia now?
Picture time.
I think that's the U.S. actually. I think we were selling to both sides, dude.
Yeah, we were.
Who do you think locked you out? I was the one who filed the injunction against you.
Smile, buddy.
It's the only way.
Hold on.
Oh, you tossed that kid.
Yeah,
dude.
yeeted, man. That was really high tech. What the fuck? I felt like I was like, what is that? A firecracker? No, it's not gonna be like. Bloop. It's gonna be something huge.
Down here now.
It wasn't Navy. It wasn't Marines. It was the Boy Scouts. What the fuck?
It was the Girl Scouts, sir.
They're packing.
Thin mints everywhere.
So this thing just appeared out of. It's tiny. We think it's an unmanned aerial vehicle.
Yeah, I knew it was tiny, dude. He's not packing that much heat, bro. I'm telling you, man. You gotta keep it grounded. You gotta keep this movie real.
Hello.
Airplane mode, dude. He goes down.
Sorry, hello?
Ooh.
So, now you're gonna come by and see what I'm working on?
No.
You know you can trim those nails, right, Cuba? It's not illegal to trim like.
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Are those bullet holes?
He works at a fucking weapons company, dude. What are you...
But the bullet holes are usually not on him.
So what? You never see Bullet like she's. My God. You come home from Baskin Robbins. Is that ice cream on your shirt? Yeah, motherfucker.
You didn't see that coming, huh?
Show me the weapon.
Bro, could we just have like one friendly bald dude in these movies? Or not? Everyone that's been bald has been evil.
Your statement still stands, dude. You
I-
didn't see it coming, though.
I didn't see it coming. Shares. Just translate.
Yeah.
I was so
Some
happy
CSI shit, bro.
Yeah.
when he
Hack.
told him it was like we got
I'm somewhat of a hacker.
Yeah. Sleight of hand, baby.
Is that today's paper?
Bro.
When I
Those young AirPods, though. Let's go.
Right?
ordered the hit.
Oh fuck!
He's like, put on the flashlight suction cup now. I need to relax. The main standoff, the main fight, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering. Probably gonna be with the you know, the janky suit.
Hmm.
You versus the Obadiah she told you not to worry about.
Section 16.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
dude. See what happens when you guys don't keep it down? Damn, bro. Okay. Ten out of 10.
I'll get you.
Sir,
This is Gundam for Americans, bro.
duly noted. Take me to maximum altitude.
This makes me want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
It really does. This guy just has like fucking talk his way through anything, man. He has to answer for everyone's bullshit, dude.
That's what a best friend's for, dude.
Yeah.
The strategic homeland and
Just call us Shield.
Did I have caught that in the beginning, or?
let's get this show.
Well, because he had like this long ass word for it,
It's not
and then
that
Shield
bad.
is
Even I
on
don't
the.
think I'm Iron Man. Cousin, in front of you, I figure I'll stick to the cards this time.
Burger King has a new double cheeseburger.
The events that occurred. I am Iron Man.
Literally where it ends.
Yep. And then.
No, there's got to be more. There's got to be a little flair at the end.
Jarvis.
Welcome, Holmes.
I am Iron Man. You think you're the only superhero in the world?
I recognize that voice.
Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet. Who the hell are you? Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Huh. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
That's kind of funny. Hey, let me set. Yeah, like, guys, let me set up 20 years worth of movies right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just walked in, dude. You opened the door into this universe.
Yeah, you know, you ever like open the door to a party and you're like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna stay here that long. I don't know.
What do you think?
Let's run through it. So, I'm gonna skim through it here. I mean, you know, it starts off cool.
Mm-hmm.
Gets kind of right into the action. The storytelling is pretty straightforward.
And you jumped in about like 20-30 minutes in. You're like, dude, are we supposed to like this guy?
Yeah, right. 'Cause
Right?
He was being a douche.
He was a doucher,
yeah,
and that's kind of the setup, you know. And it sold it if you thought he was a doucher.
Yeah, he's being a turbo douche. I'm like, I'm supposed to like this guy at the end, whatever. This little thing in the cave was pretty cool.
Him getting to know the dude.
Yeah, it's kind of sucked when Yinsen died,
Yeah.
but you know, the little
That was
like,
par for the course.
that's par for the course. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of the stuff that happens here is very like you know, like you said, par for the course. A lot of little action scenes. You know, he's not gonna die. You know, the hero's gonna win. A lot of special effects, which I think is like one of the drawing points of this movie. Probably, if I had to guess, right? The special effects, is that what, like, you know, what draws people in? Because these stories aren't like crazy twists and turns, and the character, I mean, it's kind of cut and dry. It's like
Now it is. I mean, at the time when I saw this, I was like, I was going with the ride the whole time, and then I think, I don't know who said it, like there's after credit scene and all this shit, but I stayed throughout the whole thing, and I saw the after credit scene, and I was like, what the fuck? No, I think I left. I think I left in 2008. I think I left during the credits.
oh, you must have seen it online or
I
something.
had to. I think I heard about it online. But what did you think of Tony Stark as a? Or see, I call him Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr.
He played the part really well. He played a doucher, and I wasn't thinking, oh, this is Robert Downey. I was like, okay, it's Tony Stark. You kind of suspend
disbelief for a little bit.
for a sec. When it comes to like the character roles and stuff, like he's like some billionaire kid. He sold it well. His line reading wasn't awkward like Arnie's, and you forget like, oh, this is a movie. You kind of just like
you kind of engrossed in a little bit in the universe a little bit.
He's a celebrity, this and that. Like that was good. I liked his acting. I'm not an expert acting analyst, but I enjoyed it. He played the part well. He read his lines well. What else can I say? Like from coming from someone that's super basic and not crazy into movies, I don't really know what it takes to be like And it's one of those things. He makes it look so easy. You don't even think about it. You don't
For
even,
sure.
You don't even think about it. It's kind of like what I said about Mel Gibson too. Like he just plays the part really well.
You didn't see Obadiah being the villain at the end, or like working with the guys?
No, but there was something that tipped me off. It was something like, and then I remember thinking like, or I made a noise or something. Something tipped me off. I think right during this party when he wasn't invited.
Oh,
like
when he said when he voted him off the board.
I think before that, like when he crashed, it's something around here. I remember thinking, okay, yeah, that's kind of sketchy. And then it was kind of like, oh, okay, this guy's probably gonna be the bad guy. Like a lot of the things were predictable, but I don't think in a movie like this the selling point is like a crazy untold. It's very like the hero's gonna win.
Yeah.
So that's for me, that's like a downside because you already kind of know it's gonna play out a certain way,
Yeah.
So I feel like a movie like this has to rely a lot on like special effects, which they're good, but to me that's not why I watch movies. I don't watch movies because like fight scenes. I know some people do, but yeah, I don't really watch movies because like the special effects. And I feel like this movie it relies a lot on that. Does it not? I mean, I want to hear you like,
I mean, like
counterpoint to what I'm saying.
I felt like there was a lot of CGI, but it didn't feel like it was super bombarded. I didn't feel like everything. But then again, you don't know, like the parts that you don't question are green screen or CGI is really good because half of the house that he's in is all CGI.
Well, I'm not like, don't think of it just like the mechanics of it. Don't think of like, oh, I saw a green screen. Just the fact that like what's happening on screen is it's not narrative driven. It's just a fight scene. Mm-hmm. Think of it more of that way. Like whether it's like the craziest graphics on earth or it's like really shitty. Either way, what's happening on screen isn't like plot development, character development, stories, new characters come in and out. Like it's not like that. It's just like, oh, it's robots fighting for like 3 minutes. Like
I don't know. To me, it didn't. I didn't think of it in that way because I was already so engrossed in his character that I just thought that is Tony Stark in a suit fighting against the bad guy.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like, and I don't watch a lot of things. So I'm comparing to like Breaking Bad. You have Jesse. You have his brother-in-law.
But
and you have the dudes.
Those stories have so much room to grow a character.
You have like the Nazi dude. You have a bunch of people that come in and out. You have like the wife, you have the sister-in-law, whatever. You have the kid. You just have so many people, and there's so many intertwining. Like, and there's not a lot of like, there's not a lot of fighting. There's just a lot of, it's hard.
High stakes because, you grow to know Walter, you grow to know Jesse, and when things get too shit, you start being like, I don't want him to die. It's more so that you already know that there's more movies that have this character in it, so you're kind of like, okay, he's not gonna die. At the time, even
I guess so. At the time,
you gotta remember, even if you figured out that after this movie there was gonna be Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, you didn't. I am assuming, because then back in 2008, I wasn't reading all like the news articles like how I'm kind of engrossed in movie stuff now. I didn't know it was gonna bleed into other movies.
That makes sense.
So I was like, when I heard about Samuel L. Jackson coming out of S.H.I.E.L.D., when I was in 2008, I didn't know what S.H.I.E.L.D. was. I don't think you even know what S.H.I.E.L.D. is.
I have no idea what it is.
So
it sounds like a federation of like superheroes because he's like, oh, you're part of
not even
bigger.
so much
like,
that
kind of like the X-Men.
No. It's like there's FBI, CIA, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. is what deals with kind of like these crazy like vigilant like stuff like what you're gonna start to know about in the future. But they're their own division of like dealing with the shit, But to me, I see what you're saying, but like, I didn't ever consider that or keep that in my head when I was watching it.
And like I've said this before, I'm not big on Michael Bay movie. I'm not really big on graphics and fight scenes. Like I don't really care for it. So you know, I can appreciate it from, you know, a planning point, a technical standpoint, the pyrotechnics. I can appreciate all this stuff that takes, that, you know, that goes into planning a scene like that and making it look good. But it's not something that I watch movies for. I don't go out of my way like.
I never like you never saw like a Transformers trailer. And you're like, that looks sick. I gotta go watch it.
No,
Because of the action.
I wouldn't say that like, oh, that looks great. Like I think I watched it just because of the hype, but I would never watch a trailer and say, oh, the graphics are crazy or the fight scene. Let me go watch it because of that. It's like, oh, this story's crazy. This universe is crazy. It's something about like, you know.
Yeah, you're literally like on page 2 of like this big book. You know what I mean? So the narrative is not going to be driven as hard as things progress. But what did you think of like what you digested for 2 hours? Like, was it 1 through 10? Like, what would you say this is?
I like a 6.
Yeah,
maybe like a 5 or. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again. If I would have seen it through the lens of like '08, it would have been like, oh, that was kind of an entertaining, like whatever. But it wasn't like, it wasn't something that I feel like I need to go back and like, oh, I got to re-understand it, or maybe I missed something. It was just kind of like, kind of point A to point B. I don't want to.
And technically, this is phase 1. You know, this is not gonna give you like these kind of intertwining storylines that hit you a lot, not until later on. So it's really like baby food right now, and a lot of people agree with that. This is like phase 1 is kind of like really soft, and then it's not until like later. I don't want to like be like, dude, this is not the beginning.
No, I get what you're saying,
you know
because
what I mean?
there's
Like,
other characters that come in and then they intertwine with their universe, and then this guy comes in.
because
like,
you watch this guy in 2008, he doesn't interact with another character for like 6-7 years. You know what I mean? So it takes some time to kind of flesh it, but it's okay. It's the first movie. For the first movie that jumps off the universe, I think this is a solid like 7, and it's totally fair that it's a 6 because, you know, it's kind of
I don't want to be too like rough on it, because I mean it is a big production, but it just, I feel like it's not my. It's more of like, it's not my thing. That's kind of more of what it is. Like if you're like, oh, I don't really care about like thrillers, or I don't care about like true crime. I love true crime.
Yeah.
Like if I made, I'm like, dude, check out this Forensic Files episode. Like, yeah, you're whatever. And I'm like, no, dude, it's fucking crazy. Like, I know I can feel a certain way about something because
Sure.
what I like. Yeah, I feel like I'm not big on action. I'm not big on superhero movies. For what it was all right. I wasn't not entertained. There was plenty of parts that were like cool, but there was plenty of parts that were also predictable. And I'm like, okay, well, this is just a big fight scene. Like, I wish it was something else. I felt, it was lacking in that department. But again, I think that's just a lot to do with the fact that it's not my thing. I think that's, and it might grow to, I might grow to appreciate it like more. But as it stands right now, if you, I don't like reggae. If you show me a reggae song, like, oh, like, yeah, I guess it's all right. Like, I'll be able to tell you, like, it's all right. But at the end of the day, I don't go out and listen to it.
Yeah, this is just one track of the CD, dude. You haven't even heard like the full album. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I don't want to hype it up like, dude, it gets so much better. But it's like, yeah, this kind of.
But you have the full context of like 20 movies, so I can see where you're coming from.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of like when somebody shows you the first Lord of the Rings, and you're like, yo, the first movie, I'm out. You're like, no, dude, the second one. It's kind of like that, but in phases. And they're building to something greater. In my opinion, I think it's like, you're not wrong. You know what I mean? It's definitely kind of like a soft baby food movie. But for me at the time, even now, I still think it's a fun ride, especially seeing him kind of grow his character. And in just this movie, there's like a whole, overarch. I don't want to hype it up too much, but like, in a way. That's a good reaction. I mean, that's genuine. Like, hey, you didn't have to be like, dude, I was wrong, bro, right off the get-go, Like, that's not what we do here, Yeah, I kind of sums it up. You gave it a 6. I mean, it's definitely in the alleyway. For me, it's like a 7, It's not like, hey, dude, let's fucking put on Iron Man.
I thought you'd be more hype about it. Well, I mean, you're kind of, I get what you're saying. Like, you wouldn't be like, hey, let's put it on. But at the end of the day, it fits. It has a place in the whole narrative.
It has a place in the whole narrative because things happen and then there's repercussion. It's a whole other thing. It's like you're literally on page 2 of like a novel. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. But it's cool that you gave it a fair shake.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have ever watched this before.
I would have never bothered to put this on.
Yeah. But yeah, man. That's our review reaction. I really appreciate you guys if you stuck this long through it and watching this whole video. Me and Freddy really appreciate it. If you guys could subscribe, leave a comment. I think we're gonna definitely get through phase 1, hopefully, if we make it that far. and see where it kind of goes from there. We're gonna start, you know, trying to branch out and do other films as well. We kind of like our 80s vibe. That's where we can kind of riff more.
I feel like if we're talking about riffing, there's just a lot of like I mean, think of all the shooting scenes, think of all the fight scenes, think of all the times that, you know, there was kind of action on the screen. You can't really like,
yeah,
there's not much to say. It's
you can't really
just,
meme
like,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't really
it
meme this movie, so that's why it's kind of hard to be like, hey, let's watch this movie and like riff on it. I wanted Freddy to get into this because it's gonna be a good adventure seeing him kind of start from the beginning, and hopefully we finish the whole thing and we can see the whole overall, you know, change, if you will. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys seen all of the YouTube videos on that shit. So,
all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps us out. We're just getting this channel off the ground, so we would love to see you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.